Alright, so with him safely tucked away in the trash can, it's time to go on and ruin someone's life. But first, we gotta take care of these two guys, and unfortunately, you cannot just blink your way out of here back onto that ledge. Even though it doesn't seem like it's too far of a distance, for whatever reason, you can't blink up there. So wait for this guy to start heading back that way, choke him out, and ditch him back behind this stack of whatever that is. I could have just blinked behind this guy and choked him out, but I was like, fuck it. Sleep dart. Drop him over there, and I tried to blink. I mean, I figured since I had it upgraded I could get up here, but nope. Does not work. I was like, oh, well, I just fucked it up. I was too far away, right? Nope. Even with a little jump, I still couldn't get up there. So I'm like, okay, light pole. Nope. I'm like, alright. I don't look dumb enough already. I'll try this light pole. And I'm going to jump and then fall down and almost hurt myself. So at this point, I resign myself to having to pass through this courtyard. But worry not, that's not the last time I do something completely stupid in this video.
Is it? Not on Bottle Street, if what I hear is true. I hear guards can't even walk there at night on account of Slackjaw's operation.
Actually, there's a couple of times, but so I climb up here, and for whatever reason, oh yeah, I stood up for a second, which is long enough to get that guy's attention. And he's all like, "What's all this, son, eh?" And I'm like, "Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a dude. Just a dude with a Terminator mask." Where do you guys shop for your masks? I got mine at Mask Depot. So yeah, get back up on the ledge and get back in here. So we can go brand High Overseer Campbell. I don't know why, but I just love the I love sliding in this game. So it's back down to Campbell's secret room. And we're going to pick him up and take him to the interrogation chamber so he can go burn the shit out of his face. And be like, ha, now you look like a white version of Seal. I can't believe... Okay, so I did... Someone was like, huh? Because I just stood up and walked by that door like an idiot. And I didn't even save before I went up there. But I saved right there. I'm not that stupid. Just a little bit. So you put him in the chair and then brand his face. Sucks to be you, buddy. Actually, he was already kind of ugly to begin with. Now he's just really ugly and has an additional reason no one wants to talk to him. So, at this point, for whatever reason, I decide to go down through the kennels and then out through the courtyard. You just need to get out the same way when you were hiding Callista's uncle. That is significantly faster because the door that you need to go through is right by where you dropped him off. So if you don't want to watch me wasting a bunch of time and taking unnecessary risks, just skip forward to about the 9-minute mark. However, if you find yourself soothed by the sound of my reedy baritone, keep watching. So, if you didn't take my advice and you're down in the kennels, here's what you do. Get back here, save it up a bit, and wait for this guy to walk by. He'll stroll on by, and then you put him in a chokehold. So you can just drop him off back there. Now the next guard is kind of random, as are, there's another patrol that's a guard with a dog, and he's kind of unpredictable too, so it's a good spot for the old dark vision. So he's walking away, so I'm going to go choke him out and drop him. I try to pick up his pistol ammo because I'm never ever going to use any of it. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. There are those weird fucking plant things later in the game. So there's a guard with a dog. I'm going to do the dark vision to make sure they're walking away and sneak by them. A little quick blink just to get the hell out of there and through this door. Back to the area that I was at originally, essentially. This is the same map, basically, but instead of safely being up on a ledge where no one's going to fuck with me, I'm down on the ground level and have to sneak by some people. So you always want to go through the left if you're taking this unnecessary route. And I'm like, oh, maybe I can blink up onto that, so I can do something reasonably intelligent. Nope. God damn it. Alright. Let's just blink on through. It's like Jim Morrison said, you blink on through to the other side. And that was a fucking terrible joke. I'm glad I told people to skip this entire section of the video. So here's the point at which I'm like, oh, this is the place I could have gotten to much more easily. I feel like a fucking idiot. Alright! So you get out here. It's a good spot to save, although I decided to choke this guy out first. And down there is one overseer like, oh, your sister's a bitch. I'm gonna kill that bitch. And he's like, no. And I was like, I guess I'll help him out. Why not? He had a little delayed reaction because he'd entered combat, but so I go down there and I'm like, give me some props, and she's like, I'm gonna stare at you weirdly.
You appeared as if
This
from
fucking guy
nowhere.
won't even look
We
at
would
me.
both be dead if not for you.
He's like, oh, you saved my cunt sister. Here's the combination to a safe that you don't feel like backtracking to get to.
There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203.
Say, oh, no need to thank me. It's all in a day's work for scary-faced Corvo Atano. But that's completely optional. I mean, I've got ridiculously low chaos anyways, since I don't kill people, but, yeah, there's that. So now, climb up here, get on this little vent. And work your way around to the side. You might be able to jump that. I'm not taking any chances. And jumping down to that would... Oh, I guess I did jump down to that. Alright. But I did blink over there because I didn't want to run and raise my profile. So you keep following this vent around. And if you've got the second level blink, you can just blink across to the roof there. But I sit here and wait for the guard and his wolfhound to leave because I thought I had to blink down to the ground there. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should check and see if I could do a thing. Yep, there we go. And then I save right about here. Because I realized there's a bone charm and a rune hanging about. So go ahead and take out the sleep darts. Wait for this guy to get a little bit closer because I need the warehouse key from him. Put him to sleep. Pick him up. Drop him off. I think that was a king sparrow feather. That's worth like 10 coins. And I'm like, fuck it, man. I don't care about no king sparrow feather. If I want 10 coins, I'll be like, Piero, give me 10 coins because I'm the shit. And he'll be like, oh, yes. So I can't carry any more health potions, but there was one there. Really, if you get through this game without being detected, you're not going to lose too much health. Like, really, the rat swarms are the only thing. But there's a rune right there. Now, this crank undoubtedly goes to something, and for a second I was like, maybe it's this thing. It's not. And I had gone around this area after I'd saved and, like, murdered everyone, and I was trying to find what that crank goes to. Never found it. If you know what it goes for, feel free to post in the comments, but I don't know. Didn't really care. I'd be kind of curious to know for later playthroughs. Eventually, I'm going to have to go through and do the run where you only use blink and no other magic, but yeah. So you get out to the roof of this building here, and drop off the side to land on this ledge, where you can break through and pick up a bone charm. Which that one was healthy appetite. I think they're randomized. I could be wrong. I don't know. So the coast is clear. Go ahead and climb down this chain and get back to the boat.
Hey, Corvo. It's sick. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. You ready to go? Okay, let's go.
Alright, so you get on the boat, and that is the end of the High Overseer Campbell mission. And as you can see, got through, didn't kill anyone, was not detected. See you in House of Pleasures.